welcome to this broadcast of your program. My name is Professor Salomon. Tonight we are going to talk with two very important people involved in part of the history of the Universidad Nacional de Colombia. First, we want to make a brief introduction about la Nacho. It was created with a law proposed by Senator José María Samper in 1867. For 150 years, the Universidad Nacional de Colombia has been the best university of Colombia. It has given us the best professionals of the country with great human values. They are used to study many of the biggest brains of Colombia. For that reason, and for the celebration of its 150th anniversary, today our guests are Leopoldo Rother and Leon de Greiff. However, in order to talk with them, we need the help of another guest, Walter Mercado, an esoteric master.
Greetings to every brother. I hope the energies of the universe be in synchronized with your inside light.
Thanks for coming. So we should start now.
Okay, but I have to give a few instructions before starting the season. First, you must take my hands. If you feel nervous, you will make close your eyes. Solomon, if you release my hand, we will lose the communication. You understand?
Yes.
So, we start now. Spirits from beyond life. If you can listen us, please answer. Spirits from beyond life. If you can listen up, please answer. Answer! I am speaking with Leopold Rother.
I think today we cannot communicate with him. I am just kidding. Yeah, it's me.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Rother. Could you answer some questions for us?
Yeah, there is not much to do here. I have time.
So, when and where were you born?
I was born in 1894 in Breslau, Poland.
Tell us a bit about your life, please.
I studied architecture in Kharkiv, and then I used to work for the government in Weimar Republic. After a while, all this Nazi used become stronger. I was fired because of my issue roads. In 1936, I left the country and arrived in Colombia, where I lived until my death.
How was your life in Colombia?
When I arrived, I began to work of the Colombian government at the Public Works Office, designing many buildings. Among there I designed the Ciudad Universitaria. This is the campus of the Universidad Nacional de Colombia, and some buildings inside it.
How was the work at the Ciudad Universitaria?
I designed the stadium and entrance for 26th Avenue and 45th Street. The printing house is fantastic. It's my favorite building in the campus. So, has the printing house operated all this time?
Now, currently the printing house is not operating. Since 1986, it has been the Architecture Museum.
Really? I think that is great. The building was designed with me to be a printing house, but I am honored that it has been a museum with my name since that time. Additionally, I also designed the professor's house, the material testing laboratory, the National Chemical Laboratory, and the engineering faculty. The last one with the help of my best friend Bruno Violi. Has all building existing now?
Yes, but the same as the printing houses. Now, the professors' houses are the buildings of philology and languages, philosophy, and accounting. In addition, all buildings designed by you have been National Monument of Colombia since 1996.
Oh, I feel honored that my work has been recognized like National Monument for. What year is?
It's 2017.
Professor Rother, is it true that your owl-shaped design of the campus is a blend of German and Colombian myth about the family and the fate of the universe?
No! How they say such a foolishness? Actually, the owl shape means winsome, which is supposed to be at the university.
Okay, Mr. Rutter. Thanks for your answers and your time.
It's nothing. There is no time for me. Goodbye.
Now it's time for our other guests, Leon de Greiff.
Now you know the rules that you have to follow. So we are going to start now. Mr. Greiff, are you here?
Yes, it's me. I was waiting for you. This year, so many people have been annoying me.
Okay, we are sorry. However, would you mind to answer some questions for us?
No, it's okay, but make it brief.
Sure. First, when and where were you born?
I was born in Medellin in 1895.
How was your student time?
I began to study engineering in the Escuela de Minas de la Universidad Nacional of Medellin, but I was rejected after a while for having subversive and dissociating ideas in 1914. After I used to work with Rafael Uribe until shortly before his death. He was near friend of my father. In this time, with the partner rejected with me, we created a group called the Panias. We formed this group because we were not satisfied with the literature and philosophy of the time. We wanted renewed poetry, and for that we created the literary magazine Los Panias. We were 13 members, and there are 10 publications was made by us. However, the group only to last 6 months, because I and another members moved to Bogota in 1915. Then I began to study law in Universidad Libre, career that I didn't finish either. After that, I used to publish poetry.
What was your relationship with the Universidad Nacional?
I used to teach literature and redaction at the engineering faculty and history of music at the conservatory. I did it for 5 years, from 1940 to 1945.
You have been considered one of the most important people in poetry and literature of Colombia, since I remember. Did you know that there's an auditorium with your name in La Nacional? This auditorium contains the headquarters of the main Philharmonic Orchestra in Bogota, so it's very important.
No, I didn't know. It's an honor for me.
One more question. Is it true that the Panidas did a suicide pact? I think that the question's not like him.
No, I'm sorry, my nose is stung.
I told you not that go of my hand. You are a
Sorry, Walter Mercado was a little altered. In any case, we ran out of time, so we have to finish now. Don't forget to follow our social media and see you later in another broadcast.